So I'll start from the beginning. Whenever you're ready. About a year before COVID, I was watching something called The Mandalorian, and I said, hey, that's pretty cool. How did they do that? And I said, this is really amazing technology. We should be doing this so that we can equip students to the best of their ability with hands-on training.
Learning by doing.
New territory for, generations who have been established, for new generations. Working on a virtual production stage is most likely where film is going.
If you don't keep up with it and keep learning new tools and new technologies, you'll be left behind. In fact, things changed so much from last year to this year. Even how we're approaching using the stage has changed.
This wasn't just a new technology, but this was the new way forward for everybody.
We need to train more students, like more people, more filmmakers of varied backgrounds, but there's just not enough people who know how to use it. So we're gonna teach people how to use it. So we put together the curriculum for Intro to Virtual Production, a one-semester class that would teach the basics. At the same time, we started planning how to build a facility.
But there's so much technology that goes into creating virtual production.
Pete, Abel, myself, and Roseanne were talking about this project for quite some time.
It was really about creating an environment in which the students would have the best educational experience.
What it took was a collaboration with faculty across many departments at Tisch.
It was just amazing to see it piece by piece and see it all come together.
NYU's focus on curriculum and how it relates to emerging technology, they go hand in hand. And that's how the program was actually created.
The only way to test this new facility is to make a film on it.
We worked with Abel Cine and produced a training demo film replicating what an actual virtual production would be like.
We wanted to find a diverse group.
Former students, alumni, New York City-based professionals.
I just graduated from NYU in May of 2024.
I'm here through Mona Mekawi, a production designer from the NYU.
I come from the advertising world.
I am a now alumni of NYU. I graduated this May.
I've been working with Abel Cine for about a year as a lighting consultant. I was heavily involved in the build-out of these studios.
I come from a long career as a television executive at HBO.
I'm a recent graduate from NYU.
And even though I've been in the industry for a very long time, I'm interested in everything new.
It's very different from, filming on set or filming just in a soundstage. There's so many elements that, that are at play.
Really impressed with how everything has been set up.
Kind of blown away with joy.
I was really excited to see it in action.
Seeing the actual camera picking up the LED volume was it was almost like magical.
Honestly, I had no idea what I was looking at.
This gradient on the walls, like colorful, amazing, was like, wow.
There's many different ways you can use the technology.
Just endless possibilities.
It's like you can kind of go anywhere too. I think that's so cool.
Shooting things on the moon, you can imagine shooting things underwater, you can imagine shooting different cities, not having to travel.
So it's kind of like a mixture of animation and live action in one.
There's things about motion capture, camera tracking. There's things in Unreal Engine, how to integrate the wall and how to integrate the physical placement of the cinematic camera.
We actually set up a sound test to make sure that we could minimize the noise and the reverb.
If you have a really good team and you have some people who know what they're doing and some people who are trying to learn, it's definitely a shorter time to get up to speed.
This program is about filmmaking and storytelling.
Everything starts with story. So all of our classes are based around storytelling and not just the technology.
How can it be a true mechanism to forward the plot?
Trying to find that perfect match between form and content.
we can go to space without going to space, but what are we going to say with this?
So this just opens up a whole new world of what kind of stories would benefit most.
Being in historic Brooklyn, New York at Industry City, students are going to be able to take advantage of all the resources that are in this historic neighborhood with this waterfront view of Manhattan and the New York City skyline.
I'm walking by actors and actresses every day. It's kind of like a mini Hollywood.
With anchor companies like Able Cine, there's already TV production studios.
Being at Industry City is like going to a beautiful campus.
You're going to be in a vibrant area where you get inspired by old historical New York, fused with the new technology of filmmaking and storytelling.
This program will benefit students who are passionate about storytelling from all different backgrounds.
Not everybody wants to go back to school, but I think it's an amazing opportunity for people at mid-level and not just at the beginning level.
Even at the most top level, people still need to learn how to operate on these stages.
Anybody interested in the future of storytelling would benefit from this program.
You'll get the kind of like traditional filmmaking foundation, but then you have this added tool set.
And to very quickly become proficient in all of the skills and technical capabilities that they'll need for virtual production.
I'm very jealous that I didn't get access to this as a student.
You're not committed to 2 to 3 to 4 years of debt. You know, you're coming in with this hyper-focused one-year program that gets you into the industry as fast as possible.
Knowing kind of what works best in virtual production, what is something that is better to be shot kind of traditionally, so you kind of get a great foundation of everything.
The people that participated this week on the demo film shoot will have gained a sense of what can be done, what maybe shouldn't be done, and what's possible.
I think we are going to see more and more deeply creative ways to use the technology.
And that's what we're hoping to do, is build up someone's confidence
to just open things up and say yes.
I mean, really, the only limits are the limits of your imagination. If you can imagine it, you can make it with virtual production.
I was really floored, honestly. I was like, wow, we have done this.
I'm so incredibly impressed. It's jaw-dropping.
And for all of us to be able to do this thing together is to really see the NYU training and action at work, especially within this new field and this new tech.
People that get to come in here, I think they're going to have a head start.
What was most amazing about it was how much we learned. We know how to troubleshoot things, we know how to design things, we know how to have people work together to support, I think, any project that we might do on this volume. It's just been amazing. I've definitely been a little teary-eyed in some moments when certain lines have been said and the actors, you know, come together in a scene that's only been in my mind for so long, and it's so real, it feels so real, and that's just been incredible.